Despite war being declared a mere 10 hours earlier, the Terran defense fleets lay broken. No more than an expanding debris field by Jupiter and Saturn. The mighty orbital gun platforms of Terra, blasted until they lay silent, were surrounded by the corpses of those who manned them. The Grand Fleet of the Filian Coalition had emerged victorious in the first battle of the war. As the Filian fleet maneuvered past Mars, a broadcast whispered across all communication frequencies and seemed to almost echo through space. "O Father, hear our prayer to thee, for your humble servants beneath the sea." The Filian fleet admiral scratches his head with a claw as another verse came through the comm relay. "In the depths of oceans as oft they stray, so far from night, so far from day, we would ask your guiding light to glow, to make their journey safe below." The Admiral ordered the electronic warfare ships to pinpoint where the signal was coming from, as yet another verse was communicated to the entire fleet and surrounding space. "Please oft times grant them patient mind, then ere the darkness won't them blind, they'll seek thy protection from the deep. Please grant them peace where'er they sleep." As the final line echoed throughout the system, multiple ships suddenly exploded into twisted wrecks of scrap. Sensors frantically called out the status change, relaying to the Admiral that 10 battleships and 2 dreadnoughts had catastrophic hull breaches and explosive decompressions that rendered them little more than mass graves for the crew. No source points for any potential weapons, with FTL missiles or torpedoes being the most likely weapon used. The Admiral ordered FTL disruptors online, and for the fleet to make top speed for Earth. Unfortunately, this would not turn out to be the right choice. As the fleet spooled up the FTL disruptors, every single ship, except for the command dreadnought and his escorts, was shattered into broken scrap and space dust by what appeared to be antique torpedoes for use in sea vessels, according to the sensor arrays. As the Admiral stared in numb shock at the tactical plot, contacts appeared. Steel prows seemed to breach reality. Behind them followed conning towers. These ships then seemed to fall, their keels sinking into space as if it were water. As this settled with their bows pointed at the command squadron, the poor tactical plot of the command dreadnought attempted to count all the contacts, reaching 968 before the Admiral ordered it to stop. Once they settled the submarines, as the tactical plot identified them, though it was confused as to how antique subs were operating in space, began to glide forward as hatches opened, and crews poured out to man the deck guns. Human skeletons in tattered waterlogged uniforms with eyes that conveyed hatred by burning a baleful red, as they loaded shells and took aim. Their grim work was finished in less than 5 minutes. After the Filian fleet lay broken, and as the submarines sank back into the inky blackness of the void, one final broadcast echoed across the Sol system. "Semper, Vigilans. Our patrol is eternal, our vigil evermore."